well, the best players in the world
So
are all
was it?
international.
Was international basketball on top when the Nuggets won last year?
So okay, I keep hearing this argument: the best players in the NBA are European or Australian or whatever the case. To me, it's a numbers thing. The majority of players who play in the United States in the NCAA are American.
Yeah.
The majority of the players who play in the NBA as a whole are American. The majority of the players who play in the G League are American. So of course you're gonna have the occasional anomaly, but the majority of the players who play this sport of basketball are American. And when you go overseas, the best players overseas are American.
Didn't we just have
So
3 players last night international drafted in the top 6? Is that the most that we've ever had in top 5? Even?
Okay, so okay,
top 6,
right?
And then
so
Jokic, Giannis, SGA, Embiid, Luka, I think are the consensus top 5 for the most part. And then I think obviously Victor Wembanyama came in the league last year. It's the most heralded #1 pick since maybe LeBron or whatever, how people want to define that. And then I think obviously, there are 3 French players that got drafted yesterday. So yeah, I was trying to understand the point, because I think if you're saying the Celtics, the Mavs series, I mean, that was just like an overmatched team. Because if that's the case, I mean, Kristaps Porzingis was the best player in game 1, at least for the first 3 quarters, and he obviously is from Latvia. So I don't know. I feel like that was more so like an overwhelming, like, this team had 5 legitimate.
But if the Dallas Mavericks would have won, what would have been the overwhelming theme if the Dallas Mavericks would have won?
Thank you.
Thank you.
They would have said Luka was the greatest player of all time.
Luka's the best
player. Sure, but I don't think it would have been, and maybe I'm misreading this, I don't think it would have been international basketball is better than America, or international players are all better than American players. Because I don't think that's what was said when the Bucks won in 21 with Giannis as their best player, and I don't think that's what was said last year.
But hasn't the narrative been that though, Mars? Like, the overseas the players are better. So what? So Swiper.
The narrative has been the best players in the league are international, and I don't think this championship has changed that.
Right, it doesn't. But like Swiper, like I was saying, Swiper. I think it's more so just the symbolism of that team, that team, the Mavericks being the international team, and the Celtics being the American team. I do understand that the Celtics were just better. I get that, but it's just more so like just the symbolism of it. It can't be taken
from Australia.
Well, I guess so. I'm more so talking about
he plays
and it's the symbolism. So if you take it so literal, you can break it down to the Celtics were just better and this and that. But that's not so much the point. It's just a symbolism.
Well, I never thought of the symbolism at all.
I know maybe you didn't, but we're just talking about just from the outside looking.
Yeah, and especially me being in Europe a lot. I continue to hear every time a European team wins the World Championships, whatever the case, all of a sudden Europe is catching up,
and they are catching up. But it's not like I still believe that America is the best basketball country, and I don't really think it's that close. I don't really think it's as close as we want to make it seem like it is. I do think that obviously the better players are able to play, and some of them are better. You know what I'm saying? But all around America, clear.
Well, I guess if we're doing America versus the world, then
the world
collectively would have talent on par, 15 for 15. I would argue if you're doing world, but if you're doing particular countries, then no. Because obviously, if we're just doing world, we're saying LeBron, Durant, AD, Kawhi, Tatum, and Anthony Edwards, and whoever versus. Again, literally we're going to go bar for bar America versus Jokic, Giannis, SGA, Luka, Embiid with Victor Wembanyama and whoever else. Well, I would collectively say that team over there would whoop that team's tail. I mean, just respect.
You're going 330 million people population versus the rest of the world, which is
13 million in Serbia,
7 billion,
or Greece,
whatever.
20.
When did that happen? Like chill. When do you think that happened? When did it become where the Americas, there was a point where America versus the world, we still win.
Sure.
When did that day change? Where it was like, okay, now the world.
You still might win. You still might win. Like if you have 7-game series versus America versus the world, it's a 7-game series.
Respect.
So has it been what the last 6 years? The last 6 years? Last 5 years?
It would have to be when Jokic and Giannis and Embiid ascended. That's when it would happen. And Luka came in the league. Anything before like
that's what I was thinking.
So like
even in 2015, it wouldn't have been that case. Yeah,
it would have to be like the recent, like the last 5 years, is when it's like come close to a conversation.
I mean, even Karl Anthony Towns, like coming off the bench. I mean, and obviously, like there would just be so many different, like, obviously Bogey's on a whatever. He's not of the same caliber, but I mean, Jamal Murray, Lou Dort, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, like all the Canada teams, and then you would have like the France with Rudy Gobert and Vic, and then whoever from these young kids would be on there, and then you would have Australia. Like there would just be so many players.
Well, don't forget. I
understand you capping for Russia.
American,
ain't nobody beating
Russia.
LeBron, Steph, and KD.
What did you say?
I don't care what you guys say. I didn't hear you. I know.
He said,
I understand you're capping for Russia.
Yeah.
But nobody's beating LeBron, Steph, and KD. I'm sorry. I know you love Jokic.
You're insane. If you,
I know you love Jokic.
I would tell you that. I'll tell you this right. No. Listen, I'll tell you this right now. If Giannis, and just put even Embiid, Giannis, Embiid, and Luka had a 3-on-3 tournament, just even a 3-on-3 tournament versus LeBron, KD, AD, or Steph, whoever you want to put in there.
Washing them, Ron? Ron, you think they serve them?
We're not talking about 5-on-5. We're not talking about 2-on-2. We're not talking about 1-on-1. We're talking about
the best 5 in the world are all international players.
5-on-5, man.
American.
Nah, bro, I'm not doing that. If you want, yeah.
So Luka, Shea, Giannis, Joker, and who's the other fifth?
Embiid.
Guy?
Embiid is the fifth. He's Cameroonian.
That's against the world. Our best 5 Americans: Jason Tatum, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony
Steph
Edwards,
Curry, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Donovan Mitchell.
It's a lot.
Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo is from also African born. So, but he is American. But he is American.
Right. He's Nigerian.
So Bam was born in Nigeria.
I thought he was born in America.
I thought he was American.
I could be wrong, man. Let me not.
I thought he was born in. Yeah, I thought he was born in.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So wait, time out. 3-on-3.
He might be first generation.
Nobody beat us in a 3-on-3. Nothing.
What do you mean nobody beating us? I would put Giannis in them. I would put Giannis in them. If you give me any 3 with Giannis in the middle of that, I'll put them up against any American 3 right now.
How is Giannis going to go downhill in the 3-on-3 tournament?
Can you do something about this dude, man?
How you going to go downhill in the 3-on-3 tournament?
How you going downhill for Giannis?
Yeah,
but you're a skills coach though. So like I'm saying, put Giannis on the block versus. You don't think that if you just say Embiid, let's just say Embiid, for instance, just say Embiid. Embiid versus AD in the post consistently, right? And then if you want to put Giannis on the wing for whatever else, well then you want to put Luka out there at the point guard position, running pick and roll or whatever, like the 3-on-3 USA basketball for the women that Cameron Brink and them were playing and all that stuff. Just even that style, half court alone. Now, Durant, LeBron.
Steph shooting would be a problem in the 3-on-3.
That's what I'm saying. Like the specific stat.
Would Steph be the third? Would he be the third American on the team?
Yeah. No,
if we talk about 3-on-3,
then take Luka out, put SGA in, so that if they have more defense, then that's what I'm saying. Like then put SGA in that spot. But if we're doing 5-on-5, which is traditional, then
what's wrong with what he just said, Ron? Whoa, go back, Ron. What he just said? Okay,
chill.
Take SGA out. I mean, I'm sorry, Take Luka out and put SGA in for defense. I mean, what's the problem?
He could
chill. It's like,
what does that mean?
So he's saying make a defensive sub, and my thing is like I understand. Yes, make a defensive sub, but for all intents and purposes, it might as well be Mars out there guarding Steph Curry.
Who is Steph guarding? Who is Steph guarding? None of them.
Because he's not dealing
with that. We talking about 5 or 3.
Well, I'm just started 3s. Just started 3s.
I don't want to.
Sorry,
Mars. Let's stay with 5. Let's
sure, do 5. Do 5.
Let's stay with 5.
Okay, now, please.
Let's stay with 5. SGA having to deal. I like SGA at this stage having to deal with Curry more than Curry having to deal with SGA.
And SGA is better.
Way more.
Has been better.
Guys. This is where the contradiction comes in. SGA is dribble.
Right.
The rest of those European guys aren't going to go for that. It's going to get in the way. SGA play like an American player.
Canadians playing like Americans. It's not like
Canada.
Everybody, Giannis, I'm going to be like, yo, give me the ball.
No, SGA's not a ball hog, number one. But
no, that's not what I'm saying.
No,
that's
but I'm saying,
just like you asked. He's not minimal 3. minimal five.
That's fine. I'm saying, but but even just say like if we're gonna construct an offense. So I'm saying if I got LeBron, KD, again, I don't know who the definitive American five are because I'm probably not putting Tatum in there above like some of these players. So I'm saying LeBron, AD, Durant. I'm just playing, chill. I'm just playing. LeBron, AD, Durant. Who do y'all want to put in there? Do y'all want to put Tatum in there? Like guaranteed, and then put and then Kawhi or Butler. Who y'all putting at the guard spot? Steph.
I would love for Kawhi to be there, but
who's the definitive five for you, Trey? The definitive five American players, since you're the one that brought the
I'm
conversation.
putting Steph in there.
Okay.
I'm putting Steph in there. I'm putting LeBron in there. I'm putting AD in there. I'm putting KD in there. And y'all, it could be Kawhi, like a prime Kawhi.
Kawhi.
No, I'm saying now. Not you can't go back in the past.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. Okay. I can't go back because I don't know what Kawhi
He said 2012 LeBron on the roster with 2015 stuff.
This could be a prime Kawhi. We just don't know what his headspace is. So we don't know what time y'all. So, but y'all
I'm taking. Hold on. If that's the case, I'm taking. What is that, Mars? I'm taking game 4, round 1, 2 years ago. Jimmy Butler, 56 points. If that's the case, I'm taking that specific player.
Put Jimmy in there. We can put Jimmy in there.
I was about to say you laughing. I'm not mad at Jimmy being in there.
Yeah.
I think
game 7, 2021, round 2, Kevin Durant. That's who we're starting in this game.
No, we're not gonna keep harping on that. We can put Jimmy in there.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but if you're telling me that respectfully, if you're telling me, for instance, I'll even build this a real lineup. Okay, Luka and SJ at the guards. That's here. Luka and SJ at the guards. Or if you don't like Luka's fit because he dribbles too much, you can put Jamal, whoever you want, whoever the next international guard is.
You trying to sneak Jamal in there is crazy.
No. I'm saying I know
he starts with Luka, bro.
Stop yapping. I want to trade.
So you're bringing it up. No. You told me stop yapping. But you're trying to put Jamal Murray as the starting point guard over Luka.
Next time I see you, it's getting violent.
You know what? Sniper, it's already getting violent when I see you.
Look, I'm trying to.
I've seen your little lifting video.
I'm trying to give you something to push you
again.
Ron, if you would stay out the way, I'm trying to give him something he's not going to push back again because he's going to say Luka can't play off ball. So I'm saying put an off ball guard there if you don't like Luka. I'm just trying to not.
Luka can't play on ball either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're doing so. Just say Luka and SGA, and then say we're having Giannis, and then put Jokic, and then at the 4, who do you want to put in that spot? Anybody any international player in the league. We'll put Victor, put Wemby there right now. We'll put Wemby, Jokic, Giannis with Luka and SGA. You're telling me
the problem is Luka and SGA because they 5+ dribblers.
SGA don't have to play that way though.
But so now, like he does play that way. Why always?
No, but he doesn't. But he's not. But he's very good. He's very good on ball. But he also has the ability to play off ball. When Casey Wallace comes into the game, or whoever they want to have that, or Josh Giddey, even Josh Giddey's not on the team anymore. Right. He was perfectly fine serving in that role. So like I don't.
We're not talking about. Hold
you just don't. Wait, hold on. You just told me I can't play hypothetics. So you can't play hypothetics.
But I'm saying he can do it though. Is what I'm saying.
We don't know. We don't know. All we know is big.
No, we've seen him do this.
Okay, but you're talking about what you're talking about, Swipers. You're talking about 2 different things. You're talking about him in Oklahoma City. We're talking about him internationally. We're talking.
He could have played next to Jamal and Lou Dort in them this year.
Right. So when he's playing on the Canadian team, he's not playing off the basketball primarily on that Canadian team.
He's going to play. I guarantee you, between him and Jamal, they're going to have a split usage for Canada this year. I guarantee they have a split usage.
And when you say split usage, how much of a usage is that? Because I doubt very seriously SGA is going to be off the ball much when he's playing for that.
What do you mean much? I'll be one to bet. They're both around 25-27%. Both of them. I'd be one to bet that.
Who's better off ball between the two? I'm just curious.
Well, probably Jamal because he's a better spot up shooter. Like he's a better movement shooter. That's probably why. Yeah, he's just a better overall shooter than SGA is. But I think that if you're,
I like that backcourt. Like I'm curious.
I would feel so much better about your lineup if you took either Luka, which you can't, or SGA out and put Jamal Murray in there. Because he's a point guard, because he know how to move. I would feel better.
Who's Kyrie playing for, Trey? By the way, who's Kyrie playing for in this?
Kyrie ain't. No, he coming up. He not playing.
Okay, he's not playing. All right, okay.
I love Kyrie, but
I do think America's advantage though is more in like the 6 to 12 roster spots versus starting 5. Starting 5 is going to be strong for both. 6 to 12, I think, is where America will probably.
So Laurie Marketing, Karl Anthony Towns, Bogey.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is coming off the bench for the world right now?
For the world right now,
all stars, relative players.
Yeah.
Laurie, you said Laurie.
Yeah, we said Laurie, Cat, Bogey, Jamal. Who else? Mars?
DeMontis.
1,000% DeMontis coming off the bench. That's a fact.
Sabonis is born in the US.
Where's Keegan Murray from?
American.
Let me see. Who else? Chill. Come on, man. Use your brain. Who else is going on the bench for the world? You're being too quiet.
Maybe Franz.
Franz. Hey, Paulo. He's Italian. Paulo.
What's his name? Zachary Richardson.
I know.
We're reaching.
Number one overall pick.
Now we're.
I got another question.
If anything, Trey, if he come off the bench, could Victor Wembanyama start? Which one of y'all guarding Embiid?
I do got one specific question to help with this whole argument. Is a foreigner considered a foreigner when he comes through an American system?
What?
So like Jamal Murray went to Kentucky.
Right.
But he spent his life in Canada and then came down.
I thought you were foreign if you were born elsewhere.
Yeah, if you're born somewhere else, you can play for that national team.
For the sake of argument, I'm just saying.
I was if you came over like 13 though, if you came over at like 13, you still technically over there, but I can see your game being a little different.
So
without Wendy, for example, it's clear he's a Frenchman. But Jamal, for example, he went through an American system. So But
Jamal just went he went there for 1 year, to be fair.
I mean, but you know that's 1 year. There's a lot.
Yeah, and then he set the record for the best score in Kentucky history for a freshman. Yeah, out of Canada. By the way.
So then would LaMelo count as? So then would LaMelo be foreign because he went to Australia?
No.
Does it work the other way?
No, hell no.
All right.
Then
How does it not work the other way?
He only played like 5 games. He only played like 5 games in Australia.
He was in Lithuania at 16, and then he went and played.
Man, we know that was a pub. We know that was a pub move.
That wasn't a whole development. He was in Lithuania, and then he played a season for the Illawarra Hawks and got drafted number.
Trey, who is guarding if SGA and Yoke start running pick and roll? Who on the US is guarding that? Dead. I mean, tell me who. Like, what are they doing? How are they defending that?
SGA and
all right, come on, bro. Chill. I'm for real. I'm about to call you after this. I'm so sick of you, this SGA slander. But all right, say Luka then. Who's guarding the Luka Jokic or Jamal or any guard Luka Jokic pick and roll? Who's guarding that?
Anthony Davis is going to be there.
To do what? And do what?
He's gonna show. He's gonna do
what? He's getting cooked with a bunch of role players next to Joker. What's he gonna do when Joker has all-star and all NBA players next to him?
Ain't he gonna have elite defenders on him though?
Not getting cooked.
What
are you talking about?
You know what? Hold up. Just get.
Yes, no, Jay. I'm so sick of this dude. He had chill. Put your hand down. He had 67 points, 25 assists versus AD in the first round. What are you talking about? With like 4 turnovers, 60% from the field, damn near.
We're talking about Joker. That's what we're talking about.
Yes, versus Anthony Davis.
So you're talking about him getting cooked. We're talking about him hedging on screens. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about him.
Luka's gonna put him. Luka. Ching.
So it's not the same as Luka getting switched onto Rudy Gobert. Those two matchups are not the same.
He got cooked by Jamal for game winners. What are you talking about?
Now, AD was right there contested. Jamal made tough shots.
Oh, okay. All right.
He made tough shots, man. He made tough shots.
Finals 2 years ago, when he was in isolation, it was the same result. It was the same result.
You're the one who told us how bad Jamal Murray was in that series.
What do you mean? Jamal still cooked him.
Jamal just struggled.
I think he shot less than 40%, something like that.
No, I'm talking about in the one-on-one matchup versus Anthony Davis. He cooked him 2 straight years.
If we're talking, and if I'm not mistaken,
chill. They were 12-1. You just like I'm 12-1 versus you. They were 12-1 versus your beloved LeBron.
If we're doing that, then we're doing the same thing going the other way. So if you're going Luka,
I told you I'm not playing Luka.
Wait a minute. Wait. If you're going Luka, okay, you're going SGA and Joker and pick and roll.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm living with it. With who?
So
With who?
now
With AD rolling to the rim. So I got Victor Wembanyama behind me.
So now we're
Trey.
putting
Victor Wembanyama.
Now we're putting James and AD in pick and roll with Joker. Now we're
And
putting
Victor Wembanyama's behind me.
Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Davis has a damn good mid-range game. Anthony Davis has a damn good
Finally.
game.
So he finally made one for 1 round. Now it's back.
Does he have that? So you could the Victor Wembanyama that you have behind you, he didn't slow Anthony Davis down this season. It wasn't like he shut the door on Anthony
As
Davis.
a primary defender, but guess what? He's a help defender. And you know who's on the court? No, shut up. You know who's on the
Hold on. Who's Victor Wembanyama Gordon? Who's Victor Wembanyama Gordon?
Giannis is also on the court.
Who are they guarding?
Giannis is on the court.
Who are they guarding? Swiper, I understand that.
We can play zone. I will play zone versus you bums. And I'm cooking y'all. Cooking y'all.
So you're going to zone up Steph and KD.
We talking about they got the two. They got maybe honestly, Victor Wembanyama and Giannis Antetokounmpo might be the best two help side defenders in the league. Right. We agree? They might be. They might be. So what I'm saying is, if I got Giannis and Vic backside, what we doing? What y'all doing?
The point I'm trying to make to you is you could be the best help side defender ever to exist. You can't help off KD. You can't help off.
Check it out. Get that casual. Look, Swiper.
Listen, we're just talking about the pick and roll.
I definitely do not want to join your anti-American campaign. This anti-American stuff that you're spewing right now. I definitely don't want to join forces with you.
How is it anti-American? I'm talking.
It's extremely anti-American, Swiper. I can't believe you're doing it.
Can I be a realist?
But look, Swiper. But hold on, Swiper, because I'm here to support you. I'm looking at it. I'm sitting here. I'm being silent. I'm thinking about the basketball game. I'm looking at it. And if we do a 7-game series, America versus the world, we're cooked.
No, but okay.
It's not even going to be fun. It's going to be about a 5-game series of ass kicking. You got to look at that squad, bro.
We were just talking about the pick and roll. Who is going to stop America's 45 high pick flare? And then now that guard is in the middle coming downhill for either a pop to KD. Or just a 3-ball from
they got Giannis and Joel.
Yeah, if anything, if you want to do that, I'll take Jokic out, and then we're switching everything. I put Vic at the 5. What's up? We'll switch everything.
They got Giannis and Joel. Listen to the play.
Chill, you better stop yelling. Chill, you better stop yelling. I know that, Trey. Trey, go ahead and talk. He's being disrespectful. Trey, go ahead and talk. Mute his mic, Ron. Mute his mic.
Listen to specifically what I'm saying. That 45 high pick flare in the middle. Now Steph can choose whatever he wants, or he can shoot on the right wing. The person setting that pick is KD. So that means it's going to be a mismatch either way.
Switch. Who's Steph cooking in 2024?
Who's going to switch?
Giannis? You going to cook Giannis?
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to the specific play. Coming around, when he catch the ball, Steph is already for a spot. When he get hit with the pick, that means that big is already dropped. That's what I'm saying.
Why am I playing drop?
Because he's getting hit from a pick with KD.
No, but I'm saying, but what?
He got to drop the help.
But if I nullify that though, by switching,
how do you nullify it?
But you can even because if you don't think you can preach. Go ahead.
Either way, though, chill, nullified it or not, like that's one specific set right there. That play there is not going to save you in a 7-game series. There's too much other things going on that other end of the court. On this end of the court, Steph not going to play. Steph not going to play 38 minutes.
Okay.
The only thing
that's not 14. Who you want to sub in when Steph come off the floor?
Hold on, LeBron can play.
Hey, we got point guards to go all the way down the line. Who do you want to win? What do you mean?
Who you bringing in? Who you bringing in?
Who
you bringing in?
You choose.
You better respect
De'Aaron, Jalen Brunson. We can keep going. Damian Lillard. We can keep going. Trey Young can come and get the pull from the low guard. We can keep going. We can keep going. But hey, don't do that. Like
keep saying home.
The determining factor of this game is the guard play. It's the guard play. The determining factor of this game is the guard play. It is not the big.
Yeah, and then you're getting pummeled on the rim every single possession on the defensive and offensive glass. every possession. And on top of that, Trey, the world's bigger than you. They're bigger than you at every spot.
We playing NBA rules or Euro rules?
Man, we can play whatever. We can play in-house, backyard, NBA, Euro. We can play whatever.
You have to play FIBA rules.
Right.
Yeah, and then as soon as you miss a shot, running.
I do think America has better shooters, though.
Giannis.
Okay, so first of all, Ox just brought up an interesting point about that one play. Even if you make that one play, that doesn't negate all the other stuff. We just saw in the NBA Finals, the Boston Celtics did one specific thing, and it killed the Dallas Mavericks.
To an inferior team.
Right, to an inferior team.
But put it in perspective. That one play opens up amongst a million plays so much options. You're talking about a high pick flare for Steph in the middle of the court, KD on the wing. I mean, if there is no help side for the bigs on the opposite side. So whatever fast break points these Europeans get, I mean, the big, if they don't shoot it, either one of them, I mean, AD still gonna get his.
Who's the best offensive player in this series? Who's the best offensive player in this series?
James.
No, shut up, chill.
He probably is.
I stand with Chill.
No, you don't, Ron.
I stand with Chill.
No, you ain't standing with Chill on that.
Basketball IQ.
LeBron James is the best player in this series.
Not the best player, the best offensive player.
LeBron James,
the distributor, the passer.
Talk about it.
I'm so sick of you. Chill. You're so biased. You're so biased for your king. For your king. You know what's gonna happen? Jokic in that number 15 jersey comes like, is this your king again? While he's bodying you for another 30-point triple double.
Can LeBron slow down Jokic?
Yeah, ask Chill that. Let Chill answer. Let's see if he's honest for once. Go ahead, Chill.
Can LeBron
with this team?
No, he can't.
Nobody's slowing down nobody.
Hold on. If America will have two bigs out there, just like how Minnesota did, America could do that too. That have Bam and Anthony Davis out there together.
Good luck.
Not Jokic.
Y'all so tiny. Hey, Embiid, dump off. Dump off. Go ahead and kick his tail in.
What's the spacing with Joel Embiid, Jokic, and Giannis? Who are your shooters?
I seen Embiid get 51. I saw Embiid get 50 in the first round, making 5 threes. I'm good. Go ahead, Embiid. Splash. Splash.
The lack of shooting going to show.
The only person y'all are attacking are Luka and Bogey, and they ain't playing from y'all game. So I'm good. I'm gonna have a lot of melanin out there on that back line. So SGA, Dylan Brooks. Y'all go close up the game.
I can't hate on the Canadians though. Shout out the Canadians. He's showing love to the Canadians though. I can respect.
Yo, Chill.
That was
Yeah, Chill. You're disgusting. You're a disgusting human being.